me again. How's everybody doing? I'm doing good. I wanted to make a video, and you'll see this huge, monstrous cage behind me. There. And I've adopted a guinea pig that a very dear friend of ours just couldn't take care of anymore. And his name is Squeaky. And Squeaky is doing very well. My mother-in-law bought me that cage for him. And that's where that desk now gets used for, is Squeaky. So, I'm sorry about the bright light. It is daytime, and I'm not sure if I can make it better, but I'll probably end up just making it worse, so we'll just go ahead and let it be. So, well, I wanted to talk a little bit. I got some more comments on this post that I'm not real good at remembering things like, you know, where they are, and I've told you before, I have a blog. I think it's Blogger, maybe? Could be. But if you go to google.com and just put in my full name, Tracy Lustig, it should pop up, as will all of my YouTube videos that I have here. And if my playlist or the way that I put it online is confusing, I do apologize, but I am confusing. In fact, I most of the time am confused. So let's move forward. There's a website. If you have never checked out my videos before, there's a website that I have been commenting on for, I guess, a couple of years now, and it's I always describe it as Eric's Multiple Sclerosis and Lyme blog. I have my iPad for my notes here, so that's what I'm looking at. So I wanted to give you more information on that. So I have it as in the address bar. If you can see this up here in that line where we put www. By the way, that's where your URL is. If no one's ever told you about a URL, that's where it is. Okay, so in this line, in the address line, it says blog dot. Now these are all lowercase letters. It shouldn't make a difference, but it does. Blog dot thesmithlife.com. And that's the regular TheSmithlife.com. blog.thesmithlife.com. There you go. So on this website, you'll see Eric's Multiple Sclerosis. Come on, camera. Multiple Sclerosis and Lyme blog. This is the website. This is the website that I've been commenting on all this time that I've told you I'm commenting on. Oh, wow. That's beautiful. Look at that, everybody. That's just beautiful. Yay. So now you all see it. See that? Okay. So I've gotten another comment on that blog, and it was from a nice girl. I think her name was Jean. Let's see. I think I can even go to the comment. I really want to go and find this out for you. But she was asking me about chamomile tea, and I had also shared previously in other posts that chamomile tea does help with coping with physical stress. And this is not always the kind of stress that you know you're feeling. In fact, I usually don't feel when I'm going to break out or start itching. Basically, it really comes down to like when someone says to someone that they're at their wit's end. I'm actually at my wit's end, except physically. So I might emotionally and in my own conscious thinking be fine. I mean, someone could tick me off or say something and hurt my feelings, but it's not always appropriate to let them know that they've done that, and it might not be a person that you feel comfortable telling them they've done that. So when that situation comes, I'm older now, I'm wiser, I'm going to be 46 in May. I know when to keep my mouth shut, and I can even put on a nice, pleasant face so that people don't know when I'm as unhappy as I probably am inside. But what's happened with my results of my repeated attacks of multiple sclerosis, apparently my body cannot hold on to itself. It's not enough that I'm okay with them treating me badly. My physical body cannot contain the stress like I would usually do, or like you could do if you're healthier than me. In this case, my own body actually it's fractured. It basically like a broken bone. my physical body is no longer controlled by my will. It has overshadowed my will, and when my adrenaline, I'm guessing, comes through when I'm upset, I might be able to keep myself composed on the outside, but I'll still start to itch. And if I don't take care of it, if I don't take myself out of the situation, or perhaps have chamomile tea, or take that one medication I told you about, the hydroxine, whatever it's called, I can go into hives. And I have pictures of that, and I've been meaning to make a slideshow of that, and I'm not real good with this stuff, and I'd much rather make flowers. So, that sounds weird, I know. But I've told others on these videos, and maybe you've seen them in the past, but in order to keep my damage from remaining damaged, I've learned that neuroplasticity, which is kind of like luminosity on the TV, you know, and on the computer and stuff, and it's true, and it does work. So when I say I would rather make flowers, I mean, I would really like to make flowers like this. Cute, right? I love it. So that's what I've been doing. So I've been crafting, and crafting makes my brain damage get less severe by stimulating neuroplasticity and bridging over the damage and dead brain tissue. Okay, so with that, I lost track of what I was. Oh yeah, so I got a message on the blog.thesmithlife.com, and they were asking me about chamomile tea, asking me how much I do drink, and lately I have not been drinking it because I ran out and I've neglected to get more, and I'm paying for it because I am itching more, and I'm finding myself being caught up in circumstances that I'm not feeling as good, and start itching, and when I start itching, just start this little itty bitty spot on my finger to itch, or maybe here on my wrist here, and it just starts so small, but then it just starts to go, and it's in other places, and before you know it, it's all over you, and it's kind of creepy. Look, I'm itching. That's so funny. Okay. So chamomile tea, yes, drink it. Next time I go to the store, I have to get it. What I do is I usually take my regular size 20-ounce coffee mug. I put 2 or 3 bags in it. I put water in it. I put it in my microwave for 1 minute 45 seconds. I take that whole concentrated cup with the tea bags, and I pour it into my, I don't have it here, but I have a big tumbler, like a 44-ounce Hello Kitty cup. I fill that up with the big mug, and then I add what's called tonic water. Now, tonic water has something in it that they used to use way back when, in the, I don't know, the 50s, the 40s, and it has quinine in it. Quinine was used as a medical treatment. I'm not sure what the medical treatment was, but I'm thinking it was for spasticity or cramping or muscle aches and tension or arthritis or something like that, because this stuff really helps. And so you just, maybe just that much, not much, and it sodas it up. It gives it bubbles and carbonation. Actually, it's kind of nice. And you just add ice, and I just drink that all day long, and I'd be great. I'm out of tonic water too, so yes, when I go in, I get the chamomile tea. I will also get tonic water, which I'm out of, which made it even more hectic when I started to itch when I got stressed out. So, on your shopping list, tonic water, because it contains quinine, chamomile tea, because it calms everybody, even your animals. It's been used in dogs. I used to give it to my cockatoo Cracker in her water bowl, and she wouldn't scream half as much as she really could have. So, and it is safe for your animals. So if you've got an animal that's about to gets nervous or something when they go in the car, go get a shot at the vet, give them some chamomile tea. It'll calm them right down. It's wonderful stuff. I've even grown it in my garden here in the Midwest in Illinois. I've gotten chamomile seeds, and they grew. And I was curious one day, and I don't use any chemicals on my garden, so it was just you know, natural. So I took off a leaf and I put it in my mouth. Tasted just like my chamomile tea. Who would have thunk it? You can also buy dry bulk chamomile tea on eBay. They sell it, but it can be quite expensive actually. And so keep in mind that you can also get it at the grocery store if you're not on eBay or you're not accustomed to buying online. So I've had several people talk to me on this website, on this Eric's Multiple Sclerosis Lyme blog, and it's all about itching. And when I started talking about itching, let me tell you folks, no one in the medical community was connecting itching with multiple sclerosis. And that doesn't really matter to me because I knew it was a part of multiple sclerosis because I have it and I have itching. And we can be an expert on ourselves. I do not need a doctor to tell me that, oh, did you know this itching is caused by your MS? I don't need that. I don't need that confirmation, and neither do you. As long as you're just maintaining your stress levels, maintaining the people who are around you, try to avoid stressful situations, you can help yourself now without being diagnosed even. I've got several people that have talked to me on this website that haven't even been diagnosed. And as I've shared in previous videos, being diagnosed is like applying for a HUD loan. You just can't get it. Just anybody just can't go out and get a HUD loan. It takes a lot of paperwork. It takes a lot of government scrutiny. Well, it's the same thing to get diagnosed with multiple sclerosis. It really does. It feels like you've just won the lottery when they say that you're diagnosed, and you think that you'd be sad about it, but you're really not. You're more disappointed when a doctor makes you feel like a fool. As I've shared again in previous videos, doctors are not, for some reason, I don't understand it. Why would a doctor not want to give you the answer to why you're ill? Perhaps they think it's because too many people are cashing in or faking their disability. I don't understand how you could fake this disability, but I guess you could when I'm thinking about it. But that doesn't mean you penalize the people who have it. It doesn't mean you make them feel bad or even make them feel like they have mental illness, which is something that I had been given to me. You know, there's just something about being told you're a liar or that it's all in your head. And ironically, it is all in my head. I have no disease in my spine. All of my lesions are in my head. And that's another thing I wanted to do. I wanted to show you a picture of what my MRI looks like. I'm very forgetful. That's where the major disability damage is for me. It's actually in my thinking, in my cognition, in my memory. And I do forget things. And if you wonder why I don't have a fancy, music or anything in the beginning of my videos, it's because, you know what? My life is too confusing to be able to figure out those silly apps. So you get me honestly. I don't dress up. I don't wear, a ton of stuff that I wouldn't ordinarily wear. I try to look presentable, and I try to do the best I can. But it's just genuinely me. And I want to help people. So if you have any questions, go ahead and leave them if you feel like you can. If you feel like you don't want to leave a comment for the public viewing, you could always email me. You could just look online. I mean, I'm everywhere on google.com. And like I said, Blogger. I have a website on Blogger. Again, my name is Tracy Lustig. I'm sure you can find me. I'm on Google+. That's another way to get a hold of me. Just put my name, Tracy Lustig, and it's Google+. My email's not a real big secret either. My email is Little Saved Girl. Pretty much in any mail client you can find. I'm on mail.com. I'm on me.com. I'm on msn.com or Hotmail. And I'm on yahoo.com. And if you have a question you'd like to privately ask me, go right ahead and I'll privately answer you. And I won't bring you up here on these videos. I'll just answer you between you and I, and we'll keep it confidential. I don't have to be a doctor to help you. I have certain information that I've learned from myself. I can help you now. So if you want that help, I can help you, and I'm willing to. And thanks to everyone on Eric's blog, thesmithlife.com, on Eric's multiple sclerosis and Lyme blog. Thank you very much for everybody who follows me there and asks questions there. Like I've said there, and I'll say it here, if you have any questions at all, please don't hesitate. I will love to answer them. I went too long without answers, guys, and I don't believe in keeping them to myself. So I guess that'll be it today. And I hope that this is a good 15 minutes out of your life. And YouTube has been very tolerant of me, knowing that I can go on a bit. So God bless you. Be at peace. Hold on to whatever faith system you have, because you're going to need it. Because if your stress runs away with you, you will accelerate the course of your multiple sclerosis and you will get worse. Okay, I'll see you all later. And like I said, just chill out. Just chill out. It's not worth it. Bye.